Some would argue that the former champion Petr Yan is the greatest fighter in UFC history to have actually lost 3 fights in a row. This man has either been champion or #1 contender for much of his UFC career. He's got that patented high shell. He's one of the best boxers in the UFC, and if you are looking for a boxer to cross over to the sport of boxing in this era of super fights and realize success, you can do a whole lot worse than Petr Yan. He doesn't really have much interest in that right now. He wants to get back to undisputed greatness, and he's got a good opportunity in this matchup tonight to do just that. Petr Yan, he has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight: that UFC championship belt. Well, a lot of people believe that when career is said and done, Umar Nurmagomedov could go down as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, right? Had a main event against Corey Sandhagen that figured to be a great litmus test for him at 135 pounds. Was forced out of that fight due to injury. But not only is this man undefeated, he is one of the best, most versatile finishers in the UFC bantamweight division. Sometimes he's late for practice at the American Kickboxing Academy, but no, he is one of the hardest workers in the space, and skill for skill, not just one of the best bantamweights in the world, maybe creeping on that pound-for-pound list if he can get through some of these bigger challenges in this loaded bantamweight division. Well, there has already been a lot of UFC history here at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. More where that came from tonight, and we are ready to go with 2 of the best athletes in the sport. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Petr Yan. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Let's do it. All right, early round underway here as we get our look at Petr Yan. This man, you could see the silhouette, right, with the high guard, keeps it tight, but when he goes on the offensive, caution flammable. We'll see if Yan can get the boxing going here early. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon.
Oh, nice takedown defense there. Looked like the boxer might have even cracked a wry smile. The wrestler tried to get him down, 0 for 1 thus far.
Well, that's him just kind of acknowledging that the work that he put in is paying off, paying dividends. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks over to the corner and gives him a wink and goes, hats off to you, boys. You got me prepared.
Oh, huge right hand from Petr Yan. This guy has as much power as anybody in this bantamweight division. Surprised he wasn't able to get the knockdown. All right, nice jab there from Petr Yan early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first from Petr Yan because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to build his game plan as the fight goes on. But man, that dude has a fantastic jab. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Lands to the body. Yan gets gets in the clinch again. This has historically been a good position for him. Let's see how he attacks here. Oh, he lands that teep. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Petr Yan. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Petr Yan. Nurmagomedov's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Oh, flying knee to the head. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Nurmagomedov. Strong knee attempt, but it's blocked.
Big elbow.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Oh, beautiful job to get the takedown late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not running clock, all offense all the time.
He knew he was going to wrestle, and he knew he'd have to wrestle early and often. And right now, this situation is often because he's been attempting takedowns over and over again. He finally gets one as we get to the end of the round.
All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. He certainly got a lot done on the feet, and as such, he has opened up a pretty significant gash above his opponent's eye.
Yeah, it was a build-up. He just kept popping him. He kept hitting him until something opened him up. And now he can see the damage that he's inflicting. Nothing feels better to a fighter than to see the person wearing your work. That is exactly what's going on right now.
And the cut man is not the only one that is going to keep an eye on that wound as this next round gets underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Side kick.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he must try to chase down that finish.
Fast, hard head kick there. Oh, this could do it. Big elbow.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has run.
Opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
This work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
the fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Down. Stop.
Nice work. Very impressed with the striking. Wow, you're changing up your strikes perfectly. Let's keep that going. Love what you're doing with the leg kicks.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Umar Nurmagomedov. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt. He turned his entire body into that uppercut and it landed exactly as he was.
Back to the feet now. Ooh, big knee.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, not sure if I should.
Both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight. What a fight.
Lands a big elbow there. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus is to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. 90 seconds now to go in the round. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Big double leg level change. Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
All right, side control now. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5 And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. He's hurt now. Nurmagomedov's.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Back mount now. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Nurmagomedov's going for a choke. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Protect the danger. Protect the danger.
Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it back.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Beautiful transition.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and he's starting to show itself. I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
And a knee. Battling for hooks. Final seconds of the round. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. 20 minutes in the can. 5 to go. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Effective use of the jab there by Nurmagomedov.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. Big shot to the head.
All right, there it is again, DC. How about the accuracy to land right there?
Bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, another strike to the body, continuing to invest there, and some bruising starting to develop.
Well, John, you could tell they had a game plan. Invest in the body early, and let's see. Oh, he's hurt bad. That leg kick hurt.
Yan's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this one. That is it!
Oh my God!
Well, that smile on his face is only going to be surpassed by the zeros on the check. A huge knockout tonight. Got to think some bonus money's coming his way.
Bonus money is coming his way. When you knock somebody stiff like this, you expect a bonus check. What a phenomenal performance by this young man.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 5, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Petr Yan.
All right, we have a new UFC bantamweight champion. This is a moment that every fighter dreams of, and he turns that dream into a reality here tonight.
It is the moment that we all wait for, and when it happens, you are almost in shock.